So from 2015 up until even now, there's two websites that I always have. One is, okay, sorry, not this. One is, if I do a search for this list of US cities by population, I have a Wikipedia. Okay. The other is Home Advisor, different categories and niches. Okay. And I want to go and I want to, the same strategy, if you will. The details may have changed over time because of Google and algorithm and all that, right? But the overall strategy is almost the same for the last 10 years. I find cities and I find niches that are unsaturated and I can make an easy $300, $400, $500 a month. Okay, write this down. The riches are in the niches. Everybody is behind the plumber, the lawyer, the dentist, the roofer. Yesai and I, once Yesai jumped into my mastermind last week, Yesai and I had a one-on-one call. He's in Jamaica. I gave him the homework. I taught him exactly what I'm going to teach you. Okay. And he did the homework. And on that call, he actually identified a niche that I don't see a lot of people in. I hardly see anyone in. And even in a 600 or 700,000 population city, it was a low-hanging fruit. Okay, that's what I mean by the riches are in the niches. And Eddie says riches are getting it done, not just listening. Right, exactly. So if you're just starting out on Rank and Rent, maybe you already have making money with SEO Rank and Rent. Here is what I still recommend you. Find a city with population, whichever country you're in. Okay, I'm in the US. US has a lot more opportunities. Find a city between 100 and 200,000 population. Right? Okay. And let's just take, I'm in Michigan, so let's just take Sterling Heights. Find a niche over here, okay? And just do the search, okay? So as simple as, okay, painting, I would go painting Sterling Heights, okay, painter Sterling Heights. That's what Google gives me, or painting contractor Sterling Heights, right? So Sterling Heights, 134 population, and then I just put painter, and I just want to see what's coming up, right? And rule of thumb, this is not a set in stone, but the less number of reviews you see the top 3 people having, the more chances you can rank. Whether you're putting up a GMB or not, that's a different story. Okay, so that's what I do. Like in this case, I'd like to see the top 3. Where's my mouse? Right? If they have at least 2 of these have less than 30 or 40 reviews, the better. Like, can you put up a website and rank here? Yeah. It's just going to take maybe some more time. You want to find a low-hanging niche. Okay. So I would just keep going like that. Just keep on going. Okay. Tree removal. Okay. Let me try tree removal, Sterling Heights. Okay. This is an ad at 360. Okay. This is a lot of reviews. So I would stay away from that if you're just starting out. Right. I would just keep going. Okay. Basement waterproofing. Sounds interesting. And I would say, okay, basement waterproofing. Okay. And then I would say, oh man, even this is a lot. Okay. So maybe I would stay away from Sterling Heights and I would go something else, right? Elizabeth, New Jersey. Okay, let me try this with Elizabeth, New Jersey. Okay. We don't want to zip. Let's do that, right? Again, a lot of reviews. Okay. So I would just it's not going to be easy, but you're going to be doing a lot of this to find 3, 4, 5 niches that you can look into. Okay. Foundation. Okay. Let's look at foundation. So I'm going to go foundation. It says building materials. I want to do repair. Okay. Let's look at that. Okay. No GMB. That's interesting. No GMB. Okay. This can be one of 2 things. There's not enough searches to trigger a map pack. We'd stay away from that. Okay. So I would keep the same niche and go for a different city. Okay. Midland, Texas. Okay. Let me check out Midland, Texas. Okay, let's see if there's a map pack here. No map pack. Okay, this is interesting. I'll keep going. Okay, find something. McAllen, Texas, or Savannah, Georgia. Let's try Savannah, Georgia. It's going to be boring work, but the boring makes you money. All right, look at this. I kind of like this. Okay, 1,000 reviews, number one guy's got. But then these two guys have 23 and 57. So not bad. Second thing I want you to notice, I am searching for Savannah, Georgia, and this guy in Rincon, Georgia is coming up. You want to find a niche, okay? We're going to look into other things in the organic also, but find where there's less number of reviews so you can put up an EMD if available, okay? I'm going to go into name and all that, right? Waco, Texas, Sunnyvale, California, Kylene, whatever you pronounce that, okay? I'm going to go here. Killeen, Texas. Let's look at that. Look at this. 57, 54, right? You want to find stuff like this is what I'm saying. Okay. Literally, where did the list of cities go? You can literally go and find out something is what I'm saying. Okay. Salem, is it Salem, Salem, however you want to go call it. Find something over here. Okay. I'm going closer to 200,000. Let's go Brownsville, Texas. No map pack. Interesting. Okay. Good. You get the idea, right? You can also, okay, Akron, Ohio. I'm going to do one more search and then we'll go to a different niche. But that's what I'm talking about, right? Akron, Ohio. Okay. This is the lot, right? You want to find the city and the niche where it's real low-hanging fruit. Thornton, Colorado, Waco, Texas, right? I like Texas for some reason because it's not, it's always I mean, winters are not bad, right? So you get the idea. Okay, it's not going to be seasonal. I'm going to do concrete contractor, Waco, Texas. Yeah, look at that. 238.30. I like this. You see that? Okay. Number one guy is in Elmont. He's not even in Waco. These guys are ranking because they got the name Waco, right? Literally, if you are new here or watching this later on, do your homework. Okay. I just did foundation repair. Find something that's not everybody's in water heater. Okay, that could be something. Gutters, right? Let's look into gutters, right? Gutter cleaning, gutter installation. Let's look at any of that. Not really the one. Okay. Recently I looked up one guy. I called him for concrete, and he told me he wants retaining wall jobs, right? Um, Look into this stuff like that. But you get the idea. Do your research and find cities where when you do a search, right? It doesn't matter what niche, you want to find like this guy here, less than 30, 40 reviews over here. Okay. So we won't go into a lot more, but literally you can make so much money if you do the niches, if you identify the right niches. Okay. Any questions, comments, anything at all, anybody, guys? I don't want to go into depth without answering any questions. Anybody? Questions? Eddie or anybody want to add anything to this? Or anyone's got questions, feel free to.
Yes, Arfan. I do have a question.
Yep, yes, I.
I noticed when you do your search and if there's no GMB, you move on to the next city. Wouldn't that be a good since there's no GMB, wouldn't that be a good niche?
Yeah, I usually does that. If the map pack is not triggered, there's not enough searches for that. There's not enough contractors. That's my thinking.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. What do you think about that, Eddie? Do you do the same thing? I know Eddie does rank and rent too.
Weirdly enough, the city that you put is 20 minutes from me.
Can you
So
repeat that? Can you repeat that?
the city you selected, Brownsville, Texas, the one that didn't pop up the map pack, that's actually 20 minutes from me.
Oh,
I
okay.
wouldn't personally go after it because that's another thing that you got to factor in is income. I know it's not something that we look into so much,
Good point.
but in that area, the income, it is highly populated, but it's very low income. So that's I don't want to see to always go under the wealthiest, but going after the average income will help you to know. Because I think their average income might be like $28,000 a year, which is fairly low. But that's the main thing. I would for sure go after it. If it doesn't have a map pack, even better. You will end up getting those, but it's a double-edged sword. That means that there's not a lot of people searching for it. So you're only going to be getting a low amount of calls.
Love it. So I just Googled, and you can use ChatGPT, right? That's the another angle to come from, right? I go by population and city. Eddie's got a good point here, right? Go by wealthy population, right? Because the same tree job or a concrete job in Brownsville, Texas, what Eddie said is a low-income area. Maybe if you go to Hartford, Connecticut, right? They pay a lot more for the same job, right? You can literally do that. So somebody's asking, what about commercial? What do you mean commercial? Like commercial concrete? When we get into more into in-depth all of this, we'll go into how you structure other website with residential, commercial, and all that. What niches would work good without a GBP? Okay, so here's the other thing I want you to write down, right? There's two kinds of niches, if you will, right? One is the high volume, low ticket. One is the low volume, high ticket. What do I mean by that, right? High volume, low ticket, right? Even in a city of 100,000 population, if you go after, let's say, appliance repair, whatever city, right? Sterling Heights, Michigan, okay? Every house will have 3, 4, 5 appliances, dishwasher, washer, dryer, refrigerator, right? And chances of some appliance getting, breaking down in a house is high. And so the call volume will be high here, right? These are good if you want to go after niches that don't have a GMB, right? As a matter of fact, that don't have, if you're not putting up a GMB, like locksmith, right? Locksmith is a area where it's not very easy to put up a GMB. And even if you are able to put up a GMB, you got to put a lot of reviews. But if you put up a locksmith, it's a lot of calls. It's an emergency. They're not going to go read. Even when I got locked out of my home, this happened a couple of times. One day was like peak winter at 10 p.m. We had gone out, we came back, we just realized we forgot the key for some reason. And it was like minus 10 degrees in Michigan. It was freaking cold. I just called up a locksmith. I did not shop around for the best rate. I just called up a locksmith. I had to call 3 locksmith guys before one guy picked up and said he can come over, right? So I would go after those which is a high volume. Okay, appliance repair, locksmith, right? Garage door repair, stuff like that. Okay, low volume, high ticket is maybe like kitchen remodeling, right? How many people do kitchen remodeling in a city of 100,000? There's probably less number of people than the number of people calling for appliance repair, right? And then one kitchen remodeling job, if you send to a company, they can make $20,000, $30,000. One appliance repair job, they can make $200, right? So you want to be a balance. This is more of an emergency niche. This is more of a luxury shopping niche, stuff like that. Does that make sense? Okay, so that's something you can do. Roger says B2B commercial door repair. You can commercial, like I would still go after residential and put a page for commercial, because this commercial will be a lot less calls. That's all, right? So you want to put your website with both commercial and residential. That's what I'm saying. Does that make sense? But in today's thing, all I want you guys to understand is this, guys, right? Rank and Rent works right now. I'm going to show you ways to put up a website and partner with a contractor. As a matter of fact, one of the things I do is make calls. Does anybody want to, and we'll be going more into depth on day 3 on making calls and identifying how do you structure with the business owner. But should I make a call today? What do you guys think? Okay, give me a 1 if you want me to. As a matter of fact, here's what I'll do. I think Mike Tucker, he is in the mastermind. He followed our cold outreach process and he got a couple of calls. Okay. Let me make sure it's I think you sent it to me. Let me make sure I grab the details before I call. Okay, so he called and he gave me a number. I'm going to call right now. This is the number. Name is Kim. So he had talked to Kim, or he did some cold outreach. What time is it in Tuscaloosa time? Okay, it's 7:46. Okay, so maybe it's not too late. I'm going to call. And it may go well, it may not go well. Let's see how it goes. Good recent website, free service company. Hello.
Okay.
Hi, may I speak to Kim?
Who's this?
Hey, Kim, this is Ganesh. I'm Mike Tucker's partner. I think Mike spoke to you a couple hours ago and said I'll give you a call.
What are you talking about?
About customers for your tree company.
Oh, no, thank you.
So she said, no, thank you, and kept the phone down. Okay. This happens. Okay. People are interested, people are not interested. As a matter of fact, this person here, Alex, when we got a lead, okay, that's why I like Rank and Rent, because you can get a lead. I took that off, I think, right? If I go undo. Okay, well, you saw that I showed it before, right? The lady, the concrete lead we got in Dearborn. When I had a customer ready, I then called up one company, one call. Okay, I actually called up two. One went to voicemail. The second company, he was a pretty decent sized company. He was thankful. He called up the car. He was thankful for the lead. He then called that customer, and then he called me back and said, "I called her. It's a very small job. We don't do less than $5,000, but I would love to get more leads from you. If you have a lead, if you can do Rank and Rent, and we'll go into detail with all the calls and all that, how I talk to them, how I structured all of that. If you can put up your own asset and you have a skill, which is lead generation, which is Rank and Rent, which is SEO, right? That pays business owners bills. Does that make sense? Right? This skill generates leads for business owners. And you call up a business owner and say, hey, if I had called the same lady and said, I have a customer looking for tree removal, can you help? She'll be like, yeah, I can help. Okay. So that's what we will do. But why build assets? But I'll tell you this, guys. If you can learn to put up assets, okay, Rank and Rent is the best way on you have to build assets. Okay, asset, if you don't know, anything that puts money in your pocket. Okay, anything that puts money in your pocket is asset, right? If you think about it, okay, most of us, right, when I was in my day job, I was making my income, my salary, then I would pay all my expenses. Then if I had anything, I would save some money, and that was my asset, my savings account. But the wealthy do it different. They have assets, they create assets, right? That produces an income that takes care of the expense. Does that make sense? This is Robert Kiyosaki stuff. I read Robert Kiyosaki, listened to all his videos, but I still found myself I hold myself back to be able to get into real estate, because to my mind, real estate is a lot of money and bank loans and customer or the tenant screening, whereas Rank and Rent is the digital form of, it's digital real estate, if you will. So if you understand that, man, it's going to be awesome this year. Okay.